always like that from the beginning. But that's a good point. Yes, that is, and that's a dead giveaway. When you see that, you automatically know. Good point, Brandon.
Yeah, you kind of notice when you walk in the front door, it looks like you're in a landing. So this whole side, it actually added a 12 by 12, 240 square feet to the house. And I mean, they did a great job. It was a flat porch. They just totally did it. So good for us.
That's Blair, y'all. She's the realtor for this house.
Y'all, this is my son. Taylor. I got 5 of them.
Hey, brother. Hey, cousin.
But he asked me for Kevin or Kyle. But this is Taylor. So, any thoughts on the front?
Alright, there's no wrong answer. Anybody?
There's no wrong answer?
What's wrong? What would you do on the front? What are your thoughts?
New windows that have shutter, rip out the bushes.
Yeah.
Just put something simple from.
I can see there's a hole in the roof.
That is a nail.
Okay.
That's just the nail coming up. Just go pop it down.
Oh, okay.
So we'll also soft wash the
All right,
roof.
Tony is making a point here. He's saying we got to change the windows, right?
Definitely.
Normally, what's my number for a window? Yeah, normal.
Normal.
Now look at those windows. Those are oversized windows.
Yeah.
They're not a standard size. What does that mean if it's not a standard size? More money, more money, more money.
Blair does not buy any houses with standard size.
Yeah, Blair likes to buy stuff that just makes sense.
They're just very
I haven't bought one yet that's standard size.
abnormal.
300, is that the cost and installation or just the
No, the car,
material?
you can get a standard window. You can go buy them at Lowe's. The replacement windows, they're just standard replacement for $150. Okay. About 100 to 150 replacing when you add the trim on the inside, the window casing maybe if you damage it, taking it off, but max 300. You can normally get a window. Prices are going up, so you may want to check. But they're normally standard sizes.
It's crazy.
And the industry does that for a reason. But when you get an off size, you got to put something like a double here. I don't know what you guys doing, but that's a big window.
I was going to say that'd be a good thing for today. Look around and count how many windows there are, and write down what you think it's going to cost to have them replaced. And at the end of the time, I will tell you what we're paying.
Oh,
Because windows are going to be a big expense for you. So that's one of those big ticket items on the budget. So you need to be somewhat accurate in your estimate for windows.
Have we noticed anything else about the front of this house?
that door.
What's on the door?
It's lean.
Leaning.
Listen.
That and it's old fashioned.
That door is all kinds of special, okay?
It's
There's
like a-
great stuff down the bottom left. It opens the wrong way. The deadbolt hates me.
I'm gonna give her some that one. Let me give her something. Claire gave some goodies. There you go.
Oh, shoot. I mean, I can answer something. What you need?
The door opens out.
It opens out.
Oh,
What's wrong with that bitch?
you can take the hinges off and get in the house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Listen, I know what you did long ago, wife.
what else is wrong though? There's a few other things. There's one thing I don't like about it.
It's definitely not the right door.
Yeah.
Well, a wood door will survive if you keep it coated with paint. You know, paint, remember, is nothing more than a chemical coating to protect something. That's why a home inspector will hit on the side where the wood is rough. He'll hit that. You have to paint that. But look right along this piece right here. See where I'm doing this? What's wrong? And look.
This house would intimidate me.
Don't be
What
intimidated.
do you see?
You a pro for this one.
So
For real.
when you replace those, you gotta ensure what?
Oh,
You
Lord.
don't miss that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why a standard window wouldn't work. It just gets complicated. So pick a
Wow.
house with standard windows. Don't put it
Windows, doors. Yeah. I don't do standard sizes of
If I see any house that look like this, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Because I don't want...
Those windows would be good for lighting for live streams.
Oh, yeah. my goodness.
See, normally when you do a window replacement, you go on the inside, you remove the stops. You got window stops, you just pop them off. That whole window comes out. Then you just take the replacement and put it back. You don't have to build anything.
Yeah.
You got nothing to work with here.
Yeah.
So this is a different animal. And I'd like to see what the finished product's gonna look like.
Me too.
Me too.
Keep us posted.
6 to 8 weeks. Here we go.
Mhm.
Facebook comments.
Okay.
Edoc's commenting a bit dull, so Blair, will you do anything different? And also Roger is asked saying finishing needs a roof over the porch.
Needs a roof over the porch. Oh, right here?
Yeah. Let's get cover.
Tell them, it's got cover, it's just underneath.
Yeah.
See,
That's on the
this
wish
was actually
list.
basically like the porch itself, wasn't it?
Yeah,
You
it
went
was.
in,
Yeah.
and that's a good point because if here's the problem.
Yeah, that's on the wish list.
Water, I'll put a gutter here before I fill this thing out because it's cheaper to put a gutter. Water comes down, it hits here,
Yeah.
bounces back
up
on
the
this
door.
door. You see this?
Off the door.
You know why doors rot at the bottom, not in the middle? Capillary action. The water runs down underneath. Most painters never seal them. You know, for a manufacturer to warranty a wood door, it must be sealed on all 6 sides. If you read the manufacturer's warranty, how many people ever check the top and the bottom of a door to see if it was painted? Never is. You're supposed to seal it. If you seal the bottom and the top, but anyway, this door was rotted. That's why they put this here. And I guarantee you they had some issues with that. But I do a gutter here. But that's a good point. That's a very good point because, and another problem, you're coming in, it's raining. You got to fiddle with the key. Rain's pouring on you. And are you required to have a light by
No, there's
any
one on the
exterior
back.
door? That's right. That's a code requirement. Can this house be grandfathered? Not on safety issues. Not on safety issues.
Eddie, question. When you have steps coming down, maybe more than 2, do you have to have railings?
No, the rule is, some people will argue, but I go with the guys that come out and hit me because I've been hit on that. I've argued with them. You know, if you read the code book, it says 31 inches. If it's 31 or more, you need rails. But their rule is real simple. If you take 4 steps, you must have, and the code book does read 4 steps. So,
4 steps, you need to have a railing.
Yeah.
oh yeah, or 31 inches or more, but yes, you do. Here we don't. You're also supposed to come out, now the requirement is you got to come out 3 feet. You need a pad 3 feet by 3 feet in front of a house. Exterior doors, front, side, back. What else do we see here? Anything else? What about the landscaping? How does that look?
I mean, it looks horrible.
If this was the spring, it'd be real nice.
How long has this house been vacant?
These azaleas will come back, but for right now it's an
A
eyesore.
little bit of both.
But they're
have our
coming
outdoor
back, so maybe we'll
and
just clean this up, leave the monkey grass, pull these out.
Have it online or print it out. But he probably doesn't think he
They got wisteria growing here, you see it? Not
Burn
wisteria
it.
grapes.
How long has it been vacant?
Serious. I have, well, the people that actually owned it, they lived here, and then they moved to a house somewhere in the area. It's their parents' home. They tried to fix it up. You'll see that inside where they kind of found out it was more than they thought it was going to be.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's been, they've been coming in and out trying to like work on it and then clean some stuff.
So you know what? I'm good.
Yeah.
A Virginia creeper.
Goodness.
Ugh, burn
It
it.
looks like poison ivy, but it's not. And it crawls
Yeah.
all up your house.
It creeps.
You saw it pick it up. Do you think I picked it up?
I would say I can. I'm not allergic to it.
Okay, let's go this. Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know if this is your department or not.
No, no. We live in South Carolina. That is a driveway.
Yeah.
Dirt, gravel,
Dirt, gravel, grass.
asphalt, concrete. You put whatever you want.
Yeah. As a flipper, I would not replace anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. That's something that you can let people choose if they want to use the grass. If they want to put in a driveway, they can.
Save some money.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's tied up or something. Okay. How does this look?
Give the fair warning about the back door.
Sure.
That's okay. We can live with
Fantastic.
that.
Yeah, thank you.
Once we clean it, paint that, all that's gonna get painted. All that. See this? They replace that. See how clean it looks? What we gotta do? Not much of a month is it? Oh,
Serena, did you get mortgage guy?
y'all is laughing at the television. As long as you may remember how I told you how to tell how many contests you need and what type of wood is important. Real. And the age, in the serial number, you can determine the age if it's not printed. 'Cause if it's 12 years or older, you're gonna have issues.
Yes, that. Thank you.
I think it's pretty basic. You guys had the basic.
She said this should be done for 6 to 8 weeks. So we will see. That's a lot for 6 to 8 weeks. Oh no.
You see over here? See this? That overlap? Too much. Max inch and a quarter. See here? Here's the problem with that. Well, that, but the big problem is if it's real windy, the wind catches, it'll pull it right up. These are, what type of shingles are these? You gotta pick. Two picks, either 3-tab or architecture.
Architecture.
3-tab. 3-tab, they're not really wind resistant, are they?
No.
Lovely windows, once again, see them? I worked in a manufacturing plant in New York that had those windows. Taking me back.
So what are you gonna do about the door?
She need 3 tab. Okay.
We ain't figured that one out yet. Hopefully, if we put, well,
Exactly nice.
he's missing, he doesn't have this piece on here yet. See this?
Yeah.
He doesn't have the shingle mold. So hopefully by the time we put the shingle mold back in there, it'll correct. But I don't think we'd invest more than that in it. Where's Blair? That'd be her call. I would. That's something the home inspector for the end buyer needs to bring up, and then we'll say, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
But see, that's about right. See? 3/4, too little, and it's not enough, because then the water, the then called capillary action, will pull back up and start rotting your fascia board, your single mold, soffit. You should go under. Bring someone who can crawl under that house. Look at the last page here. Look at the very last page. This is and I've seen it. Blair will tell you every time we go under, we find something. And because we find it, she's able to go back to the seller and say, look, this is going to cost this much, and then she's always got a reduction.
Is it?
Yeah, some of that's willing to crawl under
That's
the
just
house.
a plan.
He's not willing to crawl under the house. And here's what happened. I'll be honest with you. I always charge a fee, and I tell people why. Because most people, they say they're not going to go up under a house for free on the hope that they may get the job. They're going to do the bare minimum. But that's why sometimes I say it's worth spending $125 to find out what, because that joker, you see, the entire, it was all rotted. But, you know, that was so obvious. I mean, you walked in, when I walked in, that's the first thing I noticed. It was like a trampoline. I went under and literally, I took a 2x10 and just, it was so dry rotted. It just came out like that. I said, you got to replace. Needless to say, he got a hummingbird, Jones. He had a 18,000 dollars. That'll ruin your budget.
What's the requirements like? There's no insulation on the house.
When this house was built, it wasn't a requirement. So you can always say grandfather. They can't make you put it down. If it, you know, there's a rule. It's grandfather. If the budget allows, Blair will probably put it in there. But I always say if the budget allows. You know, I don't think somebody's going to walk away. Here's my opinion. I don't see where they've proven that it makes the house more energy efficient. I see studies on both sides, you know. Encapsulation, overrated, they're just a gimmick. Encapsulation can be dangerous because, think about this, when they encapsulate that, right? You can't see the wood on the side. So if you got termites, then how you going to treat them behind that? Only outside? Termites are slick now. I ain't not a fan of encapsulation. I think it's
By encapsulation, you mean spray foaming?
No, they come in for about what, $10, $12, $15,000. They'll seal your whole basement. I mean your whole crawl space. You can go under there in a white suit when they get done. But I don't see where the value is. I'm sorry.
What is this pipe?
That's another oil tank or something. We don't know. Me and Blair are gonna toss the dice and say, we'll call it this. I say we grind it down and bury it. I'll put a cap on it, some piece of wood or something, but I'm gonna bury it. When in doubt, don't film this. Bury it.
Disclaimer.
Okay. Stop, right? Okay.
Yep.
What's your best guess on this?
Seems like foundation issue.
Well,
That was
What are you
in
gonna do with that?
addition too,
that's right. This was added on.
because it's straight down.
See?
Oh
It
yeah.
doesn't go.
It was added on.
Yeah. They tried to
They
connect
put
that one.
this.
And there's displacement.
You think they would pull a
this
permit for that?
drop, see right here about what? See that hole right there?
Uh-huh.
What would you do about that?
On film or off
Would you knock it down?
Fill it in.
Fill it in.
Fill it in.
Okay. Definitely need handrails here. Now you can't get, what's wrong with this handrail?
You can fall through it.
Yeah.
Okay, you two had the right answer. You two aren't together, are you? Yeah. Okay, you can split the flashlight. That's from Blair. All right, here goes the rule, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Rails. You cannot have more than a 4-inch gap. Because if a baby...
Trip and fall.
Yeah.
Well, they're more worried about small
Yeah.
kids. Basically, 4 inches, a kid can't crawl through it. That's why even rails up top, 4 inches, maximum. I do 3 and 7/8 to be sure.
You're saying 4 inches away from the steps?
No,
Yeah, the rail.
the distance
Like
between
there's
them.
nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
They sell, they actually sell, I saw this in a book, I wouldn't buy them because you can use a ruler or a piece of wood, but they sell a ball. That ball should fit just right, but they use it to measure. And there's another rule for another set, and I didn't get it. And I asked another builder I know. He said it didn't make sense because the dimensions changed, and we're still trying to figure that one out because it's in the code book. But
You need handrails on just one side or both?
one. And I always say put it on the right side. Most people are right-handed. If you're left-handed, good luck.
I guess they put it
I'm
after the door
left-handed.
opens that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, disclaimer, I'm just going to say it right now. If anybody goes in there, just be careful on the back porch. There is a drop off to some stairs. So
And
just be very aware that you do not tumble
if you go in the basement,
over.
there's no clearance.
Oh
There's a
Lord.
piece of metal. You hit it,
Yeah.
you're going to have a headline.
We will know that you hit it.
You can, oh, let's go
Whatever
right
Eddie
here.
thinks it is.
How about this yard?
Whatever.
So was there radiant heat inside? Where's the electric heat? I mean, we do those all.
Yeah.
They're
A big yard. Nice size. It's huge yard. Look at this. All of this. It's the backyard.
What would y'all do with this yard? Look at where you're standing.
Bob.
What's your take?
Robert Kim.
And figure a price to get all this stuff done, whatever it is you want.
And as part of it, we will take anything that's not attached to the house with you when you go.
Scott, what's your rank? What's your rank?
Right?
Yeah.
Come on, the military?
Yeah.
Oh, E6.
Oh, okay. What's yours?
I'm a chief warrant officer.
Oh, excuse me.
You fly?
Okay.
Fly my car. Yeah,
Yee.
you said warrant officer.
You over there? Say something.
Why are you supposed to pull permits when building stuff?
Yeah, I don't think they did that. You could tell.
No limbs or branches can be closer than 24 inches to 2 feet of this structure. I like to call that retail. And if you cut them in the beginning, the dollar goes grow another foot before we're done. So you want to cut it one time. But yeah, people don't realize nowadays they will never plant trees next to the foundation because they have found that the roots trash the foundation.
Yeah.
I've gone under houses that have these huge. I bought a house. Me and all people got a big old river bush right by the foundation, and the roots are over the septic tank. So